No GST charges on essential goods. 3 Chinese nationals arrested. And Octedi acquires Misima mine. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malinta Yopolo. Thank you for joining us. Internal Revenue Commission has announced today that Goods and Services Tax or GST will not be charged on essential goods starting June 1st. This is a relieving news for the general public.
This policy is part of the government's response to ongoing cost of living pressure. The price of essential goods such as baby diapers, rice, tin fish, cooking oil, chicken products, noodles, soap and tea will not include the 10% GST. In a statement today, Internal Revenue Commissioner General Sam Coim said all registered suppliers, retailers and traders are legally required to adjust to their pricing to reflect the zero rating GST on the listed goods. Mr. Coim further warned that any failure to comply with the policy would result in penalties. He said compliance enforcement will be conducted by the IRC in close partnership with the Independent Consumer and Competition Commission and PNG Customs Service. Meanwhile, these are some of the views from citizens.
These are basic, and I would say we're so proud. As one of the royal citizens of Papua New Guinea, I'm so proud, and I'm so thankful for
feedback. I'm so should be a long-term thing. Mostly me get online work some income tax, and then double up again GST. So good blood all roses some blood so.
City life and protecting Rogenia. Now you put down him rice, government down him go down and thank you.
The Internal Revenue Commission has called on the members of the business community to support this policy going forward. Pakatambua, National EMTV News.
Police have confirmed that 4 people have died following the ethnic clash that occurred at Waigani in the nation's capital yesterday.
The incident that occurred yesterday has resulted in the death of 4 people. Police reports have confirmed that the first death occurred over a tukina. It was reported that the deceased was asked for a tukina by a group of men believed to be from Goilala, and when he refused to give the money, the perpetrators attacked him with a screwdriver. In his attempt to escape, he was hit by a speeding vehicle and died on the scene. He was then identified by his relatives from anger, which caused the retaliatory actions that resulted in the death of 3 more people believed to be from Goilala. Several others have sustained injuries as a result of the ethnic clash at Waigani. The deceased was a security guard working at Lima Security. Meanwhile, the conflict has resulted in the burning of over 100 market stalls at Waigani Market. The market sellers are devastated and appealing to relevant authorities to step in and assist them. An important concern raised was the need to reopen the main Waigani Market.
Look at good market, so looking now looking. Or mama, papa looking for big Mr. Don't think more again, Lord. Or I want my love in baby now, I'm gonna pay rent now. Opa paying school fee, lunch loan, you think life loan, Pogara straight there.
Louis Mango, National EMTV News.
Madang Provincial Police Commander, Acting Superintendent Robert Baim, has confirmed that 3 Chinese nationals have been arrested and charged by Madang Police over Yahoo supermarket incident involving the assault of a mother and their daughter.
In a phone interview today, Superintendent Baim confirmed that the Yahoo supermarket manager, Supreme Investment Cooperative Society manager, and other Chinese nationals were arrested and charged yesterday with 2 charges, each of grievous bodily harm and deprivation of liberty concerning the mother and daughter.
and also the Asians are being arrested because they were in the authority position, which when the offense been committed, they're supposed to be stopping them instead of just standing there and watching them assaulting the two mother and child. So they the time in court, and they can explain to court why they cannot stop the offense from being committed when they are in the authority of stopping the offense from being committed.
It said the three were allowed on 12,000 kina police bail and will appear in court this week when their court documents are ready. This now brings the total number of arrests to 6, of which the other 3 are Papua New Guineans.
They're already been charged. They're already in court. The agents should be appearing anytime this week. As soon as the facts are ready, they'll appear in court. My message to the public is we have already put in the situation, and we have got the culprits already, and they're now with the courts. As usual, every person being arrested is should not get proven guilty by the courts. And it is our duty to provide much needed evidence before the courts to ensure that the justice is being served.
He stated that the investigation into the incident on May 9th is still ongoing and more arrests are expected to take place. Louis Maingood, National EMTV News.
An inquiry into the appointment of public service positions commenced last week. Prime Minister Marape said the inquiry is to examine the internal functions of both the Department of Personnel Management and Public Service Commission, amid growing evidence that appointments are being influenced by personal interest and political interference.
Prime Minister in a press statement said it is concerning that personal preferences and external pressures are creeping into what should be a purely merit-based selection process. He said in recent appointments, candidates have become aware of where they stand in the process. This flaws the integrity of the system. He said the inquiry is to examine the internal functions of both the Department of Personnel Management and the Public Service Commission. To safeguard future appointments, Mr. Marape has directed that ICT-based solutions be explored and implemented as soon as possible. He said the investigation is not to punish anyone. However, it is to correct the mistakes in the system and ensure merit-based appointments are made in the future. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News.
During the committal ceremony at Bomana yesterday, Vice Marshal Avi Reynolds took time to honor the lives and service of aviators during the bombing mission in West New Britain in the year 1943.
2 aviators were involved in a bombing mission during World War II at the Japanese airfield. The aircraft and their remains were found in 2020. Vice Marshal Reynolds said that both aviators played an important role saving lives.
And the significance of their service was they were protecting the people of Papua New Guinea and the people of Australia from the threat of invasion at the time. So the bombing raids they were conducting was critical to the effort for protecting our soldiers.
He spoke on the close relationship between PNG and Australia, which continues to thrive through many engagements and developments.
It's a very special event, and it signifies how close this bond between our countries is. It goes back, past independence and World War II, 80 years ago. It's hard to imagine.
Mr. Reynolds acknowledged the true spirit of service in those who were involved in serving Papua New Guinea, which continues to strengthen the ties.
That ongoing family relationship, we're bonded through blood of conflict, and it's just amazing to see that coming together again 80 years later. Something so significant.
Benson Vema, National EMTV News.
Oxedy Mining Limited has today entered into a binding agreement with Kingston Resources Limited to acquire the Misima Gold and Silver Project for 160 million kina, with further contingent payments totaling up to 94 million kina.
The Misima Gold and Silver Project in Milne Bay has a current mineral resources estimated of 3.8 million ounces of gold and 22.1 million ounces of silver. Missima Mine was first opened on the island in 1990 by an international corporation. The mine provided employment for the islanders. However, the operations of the mine were shut down in 2004 because of excessive load on the environment and public health hazards. 20 years on, and the mining operation is expected to resume. Octedi chairman Mark Stone said to move to a multi-mine business is a significant step for Octedi, reinforcing the company's commitment to harnessing the region's mineral assets and capitalizing on government support for long-term growth. Mr. Stone said this project will boost social and business opportunities on Missima Island and ensure the benefits flow through into communities and also bring more economic value to its shareholders and the country. Kingston Resources Limited, an ASX-listed gold and copper company based in Australia, moved to 100% ownership of the Missima project in 2021. The acquisition will be funded by Octedi's existing cash flows, with a number of options to be explored for funding the development and construction of the operation. Completion is subjected to customary consents being obtained from relevant stakeholders, including the extension of the current principal exploration license and Independent Consumer and Competition Commission approval. Pakatambua, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja, ha? Yum.
This different.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you.
And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Join me every Thursday night as Sportscene brings to you all the local and international sporting updates. Revisiting our legendary athletes.
Hi, this is David Mead.
Highlighting our local sports developments across the nation.
All eyes on Papua. Now an NRL team based here.
To create a pathway.
And our talented rising stars.
Hi, my name's Gemma Schnobel and you're watching
all the younger ones will follow.
Sportscene, Thursday nights at 7 p.m. only on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. Public Service Commission presented its 2022 and 2023 annual reports today. These reports serve as a vital instrument of accountability to the people of Papua New Guinea. The Public Service Commission Chairman, Apio Fuata Sioni, said the Commission plays a critical role in upholding merit-based appointments, ethical standards and professional development within the public sector. He noted that the 2022 and 2023 reports contains a comprehensive overview of the Commission's operations, key decisions, achievements and challenges over the past 2 years. The reports also outline significant developments and progress in public service roles, functions and digital transformation initiatives. In accordance with statutory requirements, these reports will be presented to the Parliament through the Office of the Governor-General. Copies of the reports will be disseminated through the Commission's website and office to ensure accessibility and public engagement. Police Commissioner David Manning said they are working in close consultations with Mineral Resources Authority to better address security concerns at the Pogara mine site.
Commissioner Manning said police need to understand orders from the MRA to better provide security at the mine site.
We're working closely with MRA, Mineral Resource Authority, to, of course, some of that, most of it is in relation to security concerns around the workforce, the safe operation of machinery.
Security is a serious concern and it has cost lives of both the people and police personnel. He said individuals will face consequences if they decide to go against police.
If you do decide to act in a violent and criminal manner towards members of the security personnel, you only have yourself to blame.
Mr. Manning heads the communities to work together with police and support the call to bring back normalcy to the operations at the mine site.
As the head of this organization, as the Commissioner of Police, again, we will not tolerate any violence or violent acts towards members of the constabulary. You will be met with lawful and proportionate force.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary Police Prosecutors commenced a 3-day meeting in Port Moresby. The purpose of the conference is to regain control of the Prosecution Review Committee.
The conference is a partnership with the Australian police aimed at addressing the need for better prosecution.
It's OIC and the bereavement, so that they will have to understand their roles and, they need to coordinate and start doing business, their business right, so that everything will fall into place. Director of Prosecution Pare Kupsun Kuyap is expecting an improvement from all prosecutors in terms of managing cases at their respective centers. He said they are aiming to minimize the number of cases they are losing. We want to go beyond 75 and 90% or so. If there is a smart and there is a intelligent, diligent work at the management level, I think that we can correct. Mr. Kuyap said from the conference he expects every prosecutor to treat every case equally. Sometimes we are too selective on picking and choosing and all this. So every Papua New Guinea, they deserve fairness. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
The National Court in Mount Hagen found McQueen Maguire, the sole director of Palim Investment Limited, and former director Tom Mime, not guilty of conspiracy to defraud, forgery or uttering. Justice Teresa Barrigin acquitted them of all charges, stating the state failed to prove the charges beyond a reasonable doubt.
Both men have been found not guilty of conspiracy to defraud, forgery and altering by the Mount Hagen National Court. Criminal Track Judge Justice Teresa Berrigan delivered a comprehensive 22-page judgment, acquitting both accused of all three charges. The state had alleged that the defendants conspired to appoint McQuire as a director and deceitfully alerted the directorship without proper meeting resolutions or the knowledge of the Parlimp Limited financial members appointing a non-member. Justice Berrigan stated that the state failed to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the writing was false for forgery, that the accused authored a false document at IPA, and the document was false under Section 459 subsection 2 of the Criminal Code, specifically regarding the claim of a resolution to change directors to McQuire when none existed. Following the ruling, Mr. McQuire acknowledged the PNG justice system, stating that justice had prevailed after nearly 9 years of battling the case.
Hagen. I would like to thank the justice system, Justice Berrigan. There's a fair decision. Justice had finally prevailed. There's a lot of things clouded out there. This company is about the Manganawa Milib Investment Limited. It's about 34 years old. And there are shareholders out there who deserve to benefit. There's about people who deserve to benefit, and they have not been properly represented.
Sharon Ingnui, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
Since 2012, the International Training Institute has given out scholarships to support underprivileged students who could not afford to pay school fees.
Chairman Centril Kumaran said ITI scholarship supports students who are struggling to pay their school fees.
So basically the scholarship is, to obviously there's a lot of people who can't afford to come to any institutions, because of affordability and all that. That's the main reason we started this.
Mr. Kumaran said since the inception of the scholarship program, the institute gave out 1,000 scholarships worth 2 million kina. This year, 45 students studying across schools in Port Moresby and Central provinces will each receive 4,100 kina. The students will be studying under the institute's certificate courses. Mr. Kumaran said 48 students that are studying in other ITI centers will also receive scholarships of 4,100 kina each. Vanessa Nabiom, one of the scholarship recipients from Caritas Technical Secondary School, thanked the chairman for his support.
University in providing ITI scholarship has made a significant difference in the lives of many students, including myself.
Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
The International Training Institute will offer 2 of its new degree programs in 2026, with one currently under review.
ITI chairman and co-founder Centril Kumaran said the institute will offer accounting and finance as their 2 new degree program. Kumaran said the Department of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, along with the Certified Practicing Accountants PNG, have approved the programs. He explained that the institute will offer degree programs based on its existing diploma program. He said the required grade point average for degree programs will be 2.2.
Just to get it started. Over time, we'll be increasing that, but we just want to get our current students in.
Mr. Kumaran further stated that the degree program will be open to school leavers, non-school leavers, and ITI diploma students. Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The kina closed lower at $0.2443 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying $0.2368 $0.3642 Australian dollars, 0.2029 euro, 33.96 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower. Coffee closed higher, cocoa closed higher, copra closed lower, palm oil closed higher, crude oil is trading higher, and copper closed lower. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading higher, and the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
This May and June, Port Moresby comes alive with the historic Asia-Pacific Month, a spectacular celebration of our shared heritage and unity. Join us as we honor 50 years of independence by celebrating the nations that helped shape PNG. From May 16 to June 21st, experience the cultures and stories of our Asia-Pacific family. Our nationhood was shaped by centuries of connection with our Asia-Pacific family. Now, we celebrate this history together. Taste the authentic cuisines, witness breathtaking performance, and explore our shared history, all in amazing Port Moresby. Don't miss the Asia-Pacific Month, every weekend from May 16th to June 21st. Free entry for all. We work, we inspire, we celebrate.
Are you tired of standing in those long lines to get your jackpot tickets? Guess what? You never have to with Telecom USSD jackpot ticket purchase. Simply dial *321#, follow the prompts, and you are set for your jackpot draw. It's as easy as 3, 2, 1. Telecom PNG, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Join me on House and Home for all your home and lifestyle improvements.
It's not rocket science. And many of these things too, I didn't go to school, I teach myself.
From Hot Talk Mom, health and fitness, interest stories, gardening tips, out and about, pet care, and many more. Join me every Tuesday, 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. The Sanisim PNG program is an initiative of Tribal Foundation. The program aims to instill core values of integrity and responsibility.
The 947 graduates from Marineville Secondary School will be the pioneers of the Sanisim PNG program. The program focuses on 10 core values, including hope, integrity, and responsibility, aiming to instill change among citizens. It took the students 11 weeks to complete the program. 18 students representative from grades 9 to 12 received certificates on behalf of student body during a ceremony which was held yesterday. The event was attended by Acting Education Secretary Camillus Kanawa, representatives from the National Department of Education, and various partners. A representative from the John Maxwell's Foundation, who came all the way from the United States, Dan Nicholas, told the students to practice the moral values learned. The Acting Education Secretary, while commending the students, he also emphasized that the future of this country lies in their hands. He said the values they learned from the Senis PNG program will make a lasting impact. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News.
Local farmers recently received piglets to begin their poultry projects in 3 Highlands provinces. This initiative aims to promote economic independence for farmers.
The Pogara Multi-Purpose Cooperative Society in Jiwaka has expanded its project significantly by distributing piglets to its members. Society Chairman Joseph Tepp said this initiative aims to boost livelihood opportunities for local farmers. 20 piglets have been handed out to cooperative members to expand its operation in Chimbu, Western Islands and Southern Islands province. Mr. Tepp highlighted that members will work collaboratively with Pogara Farm in terms of training and support. He said it is important that Farmset Limited has worked closely with the farmers.
Big play important something Farmset no lusim yumi na tete ba yumi receiving certificate long 350 all participants all members who said step on them yumi all by certificate.
Farmset Limited manager Jason Palat said members are expected to see increased productivity and profitability. Farmers receiving the piglets have expressed their gratitude, stating the positive impact on their communities. Edward Luke, National EMTV News, Jiwaka.
After 28 years of separation and conflicts, 18 clans in Southern Highlands Province have signed a peace and reconciliation agreement.
This launching of peace and reconciliation took place in Poroma Primary School, marking an essential moment in the journey towards unity in the community. Mr. Benjamin Lever took this initiative to bring peace into the community after 28 years of separation between 2 tribes. Representative from Polomo tribe, Mr. Tony Sumimi, extended his gratitude.
Nongu tinchadlo yumi, but big bla mi yusim sambla. One picking in blo yumi. Na yumi la grasus la belle blo yumi. So me kisim tintin blo family la upside lo ima volumo. Me amamas na one bell lo dis la tintin. Na mi kam sana blo ye.
Meanwhile, Tis Yap from Mep tribe also agreed to this ceremony, stating they must go through with the process of reconciliation.
Me Maki Mouse Lodis la 5 la clan, me in support Lodis la peace agreement a peace talk. Me by in enough sabotim 1 plan nongu to 1 plan tintin Lodis la fight. Me by sabotim tintin Lodis la peace committee, lo by Kamabin peace, name lo yumi porma 2.
Southern Islands Provincial Deputy Administrator Economic and Social Services, Mr. Jerry James, highlighted the results and benefits of reconciliation to the tribes.
When him can benefit, you can kiss him time, you 1 bell na second. Number 1, developments. Where there is unity, there is peace, developments are take place. Success na prosperity. And result blow, benefits blow reconciliation.
They are now looking forward to the signing of a memorandum of agreement. Edward Luke, National EMTV News, Mendi.
A service-level agreement contract has been signed recently between the Nawai district and key stakeholders to enhance healthcare services for the community. The service-level agreement is expected to enhance healthcare infrastructure, improve resource allocation, and medical services. The agreement marks a strategic collaboration aimed at improving healthcare access for the Nawai district communities. A meeting was held between the member for Nawai, Theo Pelgan, the administrative team, alongside representatives from the Moresby Provincial Health Authority. Valuable district data was exchanged, providing essential insights that will drive effective healthcare. The agreement signals a commitment to ensuring accessible and high-quality health care for all, marking the beginning of a transformative journey for the district. National MTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja, ha? Yum.
This different.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you. Yum.
Stir fry for you.
And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Goodpilla mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Goodpilla data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
Secure your advertising today with MTV. Vocal Fusion Season 12. Book now. Contact our sales team on 312-9200 or email mtvsales@mtv.com.pg.
MTV proudly wishes Papua New Guinea a happy 50th anniversary. Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. The Prime Minister's Golden Jubilee Oldies basketball competition continues. Round 2 of the pre-season games is set for tonight and teams are ready to hit the court.
Round 2 of the competition will be played tonight at the Sir John Guy Stadium in Port Moresby. In the men's division, Tamaros will go head-to-head with Lakwa Stingrays. Next, 40-plus women will also challenge the Lakwa Stingrays. In the men's division, next 40-plus will face Exodus. Later, Exodus women will play against Wave. Boomerang will take on the Southside Naura. In the women's draw, Department of Justice will challenge Southside Naura. The tournament is part of the Golden Jubilee celebration, led by Prime Minister James Marape and the PNG Basketball Federation. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Cyril Kumasi, an all-rounder from West New Britain, made a strong impact in the 2025 Isuzu Men's T20 Smash, helping his team reach the grand final as a runner-up.
While his betting contributions were modest with 17 runs in 10 matches, he stood out with the ball taking 16 wickets. Kumasi's rise from Sarakolok Primary School and the BSP School cricket program to the national stage highlights the success of grassroots cricket in the region. His club, Sarakolok Comics Cricket Club, played a key role in his development.
2016 maybe in grade 4 Lem stop. Nathan been introduced in BSP School cricket. We also play on Teraba Bole. You come go na sa time big player brother lomi ino big player lomi kasen. Alen Prangili. Take part lo school on me BSP School cricket. So misa looking more go training na mo the field go come go now. No time la unun we decide lo go training on temol. So misa go training on temol go time on me headmaster make selection about lo go take part lo ambla on me cricket last time lo kapore mitu mista lo selection so ambla go down. Mlago play tamlo lap we all selecting me again lo represent under 19 under 17 Saraklo. So mlago play lo kineme kim second first time to me to lo play lad ball. So me pora league go then the play go then lap ni then em go pass lo on malalo school cricket lo under 19 championship now. So me play lap ni then select me on tamas la boys ken me represent mo sa captain role la gorano lay play lap so from then am kapo lap.
Kumasi's journey marks a milestone for West New Britain, showing that cricket is gaining popularity and becoming a source of unity and pride, inspiring more local youth to aspire to national representation.
The boys minda sa play on them or stop it looking be mi bla bin stau se looking be representing team West New Britain la gorano lay lo Northern Championship la play against lay na mi bla ka second. So from there niten cricket manager lo kimbe mete make him nomination blame lo cricket PNG so all selected me Mr. Oselo Lane namika.
His journey is an example of what consistent development and mentorship can achieve. Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
The PNG national women's team have started their preparations for a two-match international friendly series against Fiji, scheduled for 30th May and 2nd June 2025 at the PNG Football Stadium.
12 of the 23 players began training today at the PNG Football Stadium inside St. John Guy's Stadium precinct under coaching staff Susan Watpore and Edna Thomas. National women's coach Eric Komeng is expected to announce the full training camp details, including the squad upon his return from the OFC Club Championships in Tahiti. Both teams will use these matches as part of the preparations for the upcoming Nations Cup in Suva, Fiji in July 4th to the 19th this year. Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Share the love with Gala Ice Cream, Gala Cone Ice Creams, Gala Stick Ice Creams, and Gala Classic Tub Ice Creams. Happiness begins with the Gala range of fun flavors which create taste adventures and excitement with every bite. Treat yourself. Share with a friend while chilling. The whole family will enjoy. Everyone has their favorite. Which one is yours? Share the love with Gala Ice Creams. Gala Gala Yum.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
This May and June, Port Moresby comes alive with the historic Asia Pacific Month. A spectacular celebration of our shared heritage and unity. Join us as we honor 50 years of independence by celebrating the nations that helped shape PNG. From May 16 to June 21st, experience the cultures and stories of our Asia Pacific family. Our nationhood was shaped by centuries of connection with our Asia-Pacific family. Now, we celebrate this history together. Taste the authentic cuisines, witness breathtaking performance, and explore our shared history, all in amazing Port Moresby. Don't miss the Asia-Pacific Month, every weekend from May 16th to June 21st. Free entry for all. We work, we inspire, we celebrate.
I'm Martha, and each week on Kai Time, we'll introduce you to local food businesses showcasing their delicious dishes. The pasta, the white sauce. Plus, you will discover how to make tasty and affordable meals using ingredients from your local market. Tune in to Kai Time every Wednesday at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching True Guy Sports. Papua New Guinea's kickboxing scene has triggered significant attention following a successful professional debut by a small team of 3 fighters at the Melbourne Pavilion in Australia recently.
A small contingent from Papua New Guinea has made a significant impact on the Australian combat sports scene. The team, consisting of heavyweight fighters Kondorp Samson Wailo 92 kg, Mark Sondo 96 kg and 17-year-old Adasa Sumi 56 kg, impressed both kickboxing and boxing promoters during their professional debuts. Wailo delivered a standout performance with a knockout victory over James Delis in the final round, setting a high bar for PNG fighters. Sumi faced an experienced seasoned opponent Luana Sabani in a hard-fought battle to lose by a split decision, showcasing resilience and potential at a young age. Sondo, a seasoned international competitor, was unable to capitalize on his experience due to a pre-fight knee injury, resulting in a loss. PNG Kickboxing Federation President and coach Stanley Nandex lauded the overall performance. Their professionalism and competitive spirit caught the attention of promoters across Australia, leading to new opportunities for future events. President Nandex said PNG KBF has received further invitations to compete in Brisbane on August 15 and Sydney on July 5th this year. He elaborated that PNG KBF will prepare a large squad of 8 fighters across multiple weight classes: 92 kg, 81, 65, 70, 60 and 75 kg. Jonathan Sibona, True Guy Sports.
The NCDC Kickboxing Association has new members. Members voted over the weekend, and the PNG Kickboxing Federation says it is ready to work with the new team.
The NCDC Kickboxing Association elected its new executives over the weekend. Mr. Thomas Kaligi was voted in as president. Mr. Simon Naupe is the new vice president. Mr. Alphonse Sumi takes the secretary role. Ms. Drew Okombukong is the treasurer, and Mr. Nelson Samson Wailo is the provincial coordinator. The elections were done professionally with strong support from the clubs, senior members and former officials. PNG Kickboxing Federation said it is proud and looks forward to working with the new team. Chief Stanley Nandex, the founding president, sent his best wishes. He said it is a new chapter for the association and unity is the way forward. Joel Mipari, True Guy Sports.
Now to overseas sports. In preparation of the state of origin, 3 debutants have been named in the Maroon side for Game 1.
Coach Billy Slater says Robert Toya is world-class despite only playing 10 NRL matches so far in his career. Melbourne Storm's Trent Loiero has also been selected.
I got these memories in my head of playing State of Origin deciders in the front yard. It's a childhood dream, something I've wanted to do since I can remember.
That ends Chuka Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Chuka Sports. Chuka Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Chicken kielbasa, huh? Yum.
This different.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you.
And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Join me on House and Home for all your home and lifestyle improvements.
It's not rocket science. And many of these things too, I didn't go to school, I teach myself.
From Hot Talk Mom, health and fitness, interest stories, gardening tips, out and about, pet care, and many more. Join me every Tuesday, 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
More than the life we know, there is more to what the future holds. You need holy man to walk on time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With Money Plus, we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby City, partly cloudy with afternoon and evening showers and possible thunderstorm. Daru, partly cloudy with occasional showers and rain and possible thunderstorms. Kerema, cloudy with some rain and rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Alotau, partly cloudy with few showers and rain showers. And Popondetta, partly cloudy with few showers. In the Momasa region, Lae City, cloudy periods with few showers. Madang, cloudy periods with few rain showers. Wewak, partly cloudy with few showers. And Vanimo, partly cloudy with possible few showers. In the New Guinea Island region, Lorengau, partly cloudy with occasional rain showers. Kavieng, partly cloudy with occasional rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Kokopo and Rabaul, partly cloudy with periods of rain and rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Kimbe, partly cloudy with few rain showers, and Buka, cloudy and mostly fine with chances of few showers. And in the Highlands region, Mount Agan City, cloudy periods with showers and rain and possible thunderstorms. Goroka, Barnes and Kundiyawa, cloudy period with some rain and rain showers and possible thunderstorm. And Mendi, Tari and Wabek, cloudy periods with heavy showers and rain and possible thunderstorms. And to small ships forecast, waters of southern PNG and Indonesian border, to Daro to Kiwai Island, to Kerama to Yule Island, to Old Point to Samarai Island. Seas 1 to 2 meters, rising to 3 meters along warning areas. Waters of Samarai Island to Cape Vogel and all Million Bay Islands. Seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters. Waters of north of Cape Vogel to Owen Gulf to Finschhafen. Seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters. Waters of Finschhafen through Viti Strait to Siasi Island and to Dampier Strait. Seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Long Island to Madang to Wewak, to Vanimo and northern PNG and Indonesian border. Seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters. Waters of Manus and its western group of highlands, seas 0.5 to 1 meters. Waters of New Island to New Britain Island and Bougainville, seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters. Waters of New Britain Island, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. And to ocean forecast, Coral Sea, seas moderate to rough, southeast winds of 15 to 20 knots, reaching 25 to 33 knots. Solomon Sea, seas smooth to slight, southeast to easterly winds of 5 to 15 knots. Bismarck Sea, seas smooth to slight, east to southeast winds of 5 to 15 knots. And Pacific Ocean, seas smooth to slight, southeast to easterly winds of 5 to 15 knots.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Tuesday, 28th of May 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.
Coming up next. At 7 p.m., Auseno. 7:30 p.m., Al Fishing with Mates. 8 p.m., Talk PC News Headlines, followed by McLeod's Daughters. 9 p.m., Wild Boys. 10 p.m., Love It or List It. 11 p.m.,